electrify my heart. Electrify my heart. A sincerely wonderful good morning everyone and welcome to the stream. My name is Gavin Video. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things for the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are doing karaoke. So, if you have any requests, as you've seen our wonderful mod Hanabi just do, you can go ahead and use !! song request space the name of your song in order to put it here on this here list. You're welcome. Follow Yuki24 guys for a variety of games. They were playing Food Simulator, but they play a lot of this game that I'm playing right now, Overwatch 2. So please give it a follow if you'd like more Overwatch 2 content or any variety of games. That was not a teammate. I thought that was a teammate. I legitimately thought I was like, why am I not healing this person? Oh, right, because it's an enemy and I should not be healing this enemy. Whoops. You've heard of friendly fire. Have you heard of enemy healing? Oops.
Triggy and I also have Sunbreak.
Ooh.
Decaf doesn't because Decaf is a completionist and is waiting to fully complete the first part.
No, bad.
Yeah, yes he is.
Bad.
What?
What it is? Because if it is, like,
How are you
we
calling
need
me
an
out?
intervention.
What?
We need an intervention, like, right now, actually.
Yeah.
If it's actually just like a money issue, that's understandable. But if you are legitimately holding out for completion's sake, oh my god. Oh my
No.
god.
I'm not holding out for
Puppy
completion's
Bunny
sake.
Dongo, they're a tasty treat.
Is this the newest one?
It is a money issue.
Newest Monster Hunter?
I'm not waiting to complete everything. Here's my interpretation of how Kave programmed Merak. Alright, Merak. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and program Alhaitham's voice. Register this into your log as Daddy. Sorry.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion. That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night,
and since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled,
it is the universe's providence to stop it. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us, let our blades do the talking!
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
Do you really want this? Fine, I guess. Oh wait, no, it's Wanderer. Sorry, Xiao. What's that line? The dead would rather rise again than face off against me. Sorry, my sound's not that good. I forgot the line. Laments! Drink water. Get on your knees and drink water.
Paimon accidentally choked on some water again.
Now I sit all alone, wishing all my feelings gone. I gave my best to you, nothing for me to do, but Gotta put you out of my mind this time. Stop living a lie. I guess I'm down to my last cry.
Girl.
No.
Oh, come on, Mr. Security. I want to play with her too.
Shut up. Move them now.
All right. I'll move them, my dear. But on one condition. You have to play with me.
We don't have time for games, Charles.
You know better than that. That's not how it works. This is my department, and you have to abide by my rules. You know that, right? Isn't that right, guys?
Woo! Let's go!
Do we have an understanding, Mr. Security? Now, we're gonna play a simple game of hide and seek. If you can find me, I'll move the mannequins for you. But if you lose...
Objection!
Objection!
High in the clouds, up on a hill, you talk to the stars, they tell you to chill. I try to tell you, but everyone knows you're perfect in the way that you are. If you stole all the colors that persistently there, sold them to black without much of a care, threw out my heart, bleeped every sound. I thank you 'cause you left me my heart. Compassion's always sets you apart. You and I will always be loved. So give a little sing to your song. Don't be sad or scared at all. Even if you can't recall, you're perfect in the way that you are. Perfect in the way that you are. If you took a boat to the middle of the sea, then spent all my money seeking treasures for me, but came up empty-handed every week after week, I tell you that your love is still cheap, that you are worth the trouble to keep. You and I will always be loved. You and I will always be loved. So give a little sing to your song. Give a little sing to your song. Don't be sad or scared at all. Even if you can't recall, you're perfect in the way that you are. Perfect in the way that you are. Perfect in the way that you are. Even if you're slightly ajar. Even when you're coming apart. Even though you failed us so far. You're perfect in the way that you are. Even when you're coming apart. Even when you're breaking my heart. Even when you love all the You're perfect in the way that you are. 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 Little imp, you came here to sing your serenade. Perform your feelings on a velvety stage. What we got a saying that's popular in these parts?
Only little bitches strum the strings of their hearts.
You wanna hang around this lustful town? such a lovey-dovey before we knock you around. Here we sing about wants and desires.
Savagery, Lord, harder than fire.
So give me a thrust. Show me some lust. From the groin to the bust, little imp you just must. In the house of Osmodeus. Come on, sing us a song. Make sure the subject is getting it on. Make it graphic and tactfully long. Go ahead, your mic's on.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm simply putting things I like in this corner.
Good morning. Are you still sleepy?
Seven apples on the witch's tree, with 7 seeds to plant inside of me. In springtime I grew a magic song, then skipping along. for the longest time. Oh, for the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me when you put your arms around me. I haven't been there for the longest time. Oh, oh, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest I'm that voice you're hearing in the hall. And the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me too. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Maybe this won't last very long. You feel so right, I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard, but I've come this far.
Reknu raided
and
the
it's
simulacrum
more
with 2
than I
fractals.
hope for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romance is. Welcome into Ragnarok for the longest time. I had second thoughts at the start. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman that you are. You're wonderful so far, and it's more than I hope for. I don't care what consequence it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so that I think you ought to know that I intend to hold you for the longest time. Thank you, Ragnu, for this raid of yours. Whoa, for the longest time. Welcome in, raiders from the stream. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. A sincerely wonderful good morning for everyone and welcome to today's stream. My name is Nvidia. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you might hear me do one or both of those things for the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are going to be doing, playing Genshin Impact, voice acting the unvoiced world quests, or side quests as they're known, alongside playing a little bit of Reverse 99 on the side. And as I mentioned, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Reknu. Hope your stream went well. Don't worry about raiding in while I'm singing or something like that, because if I really wanted to meet the alert, I can just do that. I have the mixer ready to go.
420.
I figured I would incorporate it into the song a little bit. I've been experimenting with that kind of thing, but yeah, all good, all good. So all the raiders, hope you're having a nice
Now
time.
they're really.
You're playing Microsoft Solitaire today. Nice, nice, nice. Any competitions you were doing, or just practicing? Or, sorry, just playing for fun? It was great. I got rated by none other than Luna. Oh, right, Luna was streaming this morning. That's right, that's right. Much better clip. Yeah,
when it comes to the clips that play, a little bit of a secret. It plays your most popular clip, but what it also does is it adds a view to that clip. So if you want specific clips to be played more than others, and no judgment on this one, just play your own clips over and over. Daily event and daily challenges. Ah, okay. I didn't realize the game had dailies in it, but yeah, that is a good way to hone your skills for sure. Let's see here. Oh, right. I was in this menu because I was looking to see if there are any achievements. And as it turns out, the Valiant Chronicles, otherwise known as the hidden secret bosses here in this particular area of Genshin, actually has world quests after them. So they don't just appear randomly. However, that also means I can't cheese them anymore like I did before, as there's a limit. There's a requirement of having at least AR-55 in order to co-op with them, and of course, the other player has to actually do the world quest first. I am planning on sometime next week, if not the week after, co-oping with Shadow, Riku, and JD again. Seeing if we can knock out like a couple of those local legends, right? So I'm planning on, at the very least, like encouraging them to do the world quest tied to it, so we can all do the same achievement. Or if we can't do that, then we can fight it together. That's a great idea. I have some really good clips I'd love to see more. Yeah. I do a similar thing. Like, no judgment on anyone playing their own clips, because sometimes the view counts are kind of inflated by the shout out playing clips from like 5 years ago. The other thing you can do, which is a little bit more painful, but is an option if you're okay with it, is deleting the clips you don't want to play, right? Sometimes there are clips that are just sound tests or accidental clips from viewers, and it's okay to like delete those, even if it makes it seem like most of your clips are by yourself. um, Goodness knows that I have a few clips that viewers have made that I couldn't keep. Not because of any like negative allegations or anything like that. Just straight up, nothing happens in them. So to avoid them playing when people shut me out, I went ahead and got rid of them. It is the way of things.
Bow before me, worm.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Branch into song.
I'm really looking forward to getting a PS5 in February or January or March, depending on my budget. Because my controllers are fully dying. There are certain buttons that kind of press. It's not even like drift anymore. It's more like stuck.
Leave this place.
Like certain buttons on my controller will just kind of press themselves. It's not very conducive to gameplay for me. Again.
Bring refuge!
Giving dailies, I'm doing my own dailies over here. This should be the last of the 3 weekly bosses. Even though I was supposed to end of clip already. I keep going back and trying to see if the chest
mine to dominate
the traveler, but no dice.
Kneel.
Oh, none of them are compatible. There was Hydro, but
Insulation chamber deployed. With one heart, we pray.
Hold the line! Good luck!
Cool. Looking at the audio.
Reality?
Cleanup sequence initiated. You poor lost lamb.
At least sound effects are no longer overwhelming though. I lowered the sound effects all the way down to 3.
Allow me!
Just to like keep it from sounding too crispy. Seal down. There we go. And now for the third and
Good
final
riddance,
stage.
cruel
First,
world.
yeah, get rid of this ball here.
Branch into song.
Hold the line!
Insulation chamber
There we go. Game and fire.
Not possible.
Let's go! Yeah, I think that these anchor
preparing
points
for dust up.
aren't as effective for me because
For the
sometimes controller
everlasting
is
forest.
control.
Leave this place.
Now, I could do a band-aid solution and actually buy new controllers for PS4, but I would much rather just get a new PS5.
Can't lose it all
Either sale
again.
for a new PS5. Because it is a band-aid solution. I wouldn't end up using the PS4 afterwards anyway, you know? However, that does bring me to an interesting place. Because there's a game I haven't completed here on the PS4 that I've just been kind of holding on to for like years and years and years and did not finish. And it's a little bit embarrassing. On the one hand, I'm not going to play it all the way from the start because that would be dumb. On the other hand, I really should complete it already because I am level 99 and I haven't left the starting area yet. I'm of course talking about Final Fantasy 15. That game has been on my to-do list for 4 years now. I have a copy of it and I did all of the... Actually, sorry. I did most of the quests in there. That you can do as early as chapter 3 or 4 or 5. I forgot what chapter I was even on. But this was even before I started streaming, right? Now, I'm not going to post any of the VODs
Cleanup
of
sequence
it
initiated.
because I'm not
Forest,
starting from the beginning.
protect us.
But at some point, I really should just get around to playing it, you know? It's a good game. It's just, you know, it's so open world that it becomes, what do you call this? Not really conducive to playing with you guys midway through stream, you know? If maybe I start from the beginning or something like that, maybe it would have been fine, but as it is, it's just very funny. It's taken me this long to actually get around to it. One of the things that really kind of slowed my progress is because, well, to those of my regulars who know this, I'm a completionist, right? And I found out, I don't care about spoilers. I found out that after a certain point, you leave the area and then you can never come back. Unless you time travel or something like that. I'm not really clear on the specifics of it, but that's the basic gist of it. You have to time travel to get back there somehow. And so I've been trying to do all the side quests and collectibles in that in the entire like Final Fantasy 15 beginning area, right? I'm supposed to have left for the capital much sooner, but by the time that I built the boat, I was already level 99. Actually, no. By the time I had discovered the city with the power plants, I was already level 99. The other thing is that there's a whole cool mechanic about traveling out of the car, which is like pretty dang awesome. but it's not something you can really do on stream, obviously, because it takes so long to get around. To get around. Um, the most guys recommend that you do fast travels, and for streaming that'd be a good idea. But at the time it was COVID, and I was just playing it um, kind of leisurely, so I would literally just crank up the playlist in the car and drive around looking for side quests and world quests and collectibles blind.
Let's move out.
The only kind of like uh, thing that I looked up for side quests, aside from finding out about the whole time travel thing, was the location of multiple map
With one
cards.
heart, we pray.
Because those
Leave
are
this
not
place.
marked on your map, and they're very specific.
Rest and rebuild.
And then I had to look up again to realize, oh wait, these cards, a lot of them only show up if you progress
Poor
past certain
lost
characters. And the marker for them is very similar to Genshin's marker, where you kind of have to like scroll through a lot of pages to get to where it
Leave
is.
this place for the everlasting forest. Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation
We're
mode.
only gonna go ahead and take her even with the shield up. Hey Shelly, welcome in, But yeah, I basically maxed out all my gear. I've level 99 in Final Fantasy 15, and I haven't left the beginning area yet.
With one heart, we
So the plan is one of two things. One, I wait for a lull in Genshin Impact, and after I finish playing through Deltarune, all 4 chapters, I would then dedicate time to playing Final Fantasy 15. Either on the big screen or on the small screen, doesn't really matter. As long as I finally get through all the stuff and complete that game. And the other alternative is I wait until number 2 option here is I wait until after I get a PS5, which is hitting up for. Hopefully I'll have one before Genshin shuts down their support for PS4.
By the frost.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Cleanup
Right.
sequence initiated.
Hold the line.
Still have to take care of first, like bills and construction after the earthquake damage, and the storms that like inundated the home all year round. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Shelly here. Thank you so much for stopping by, Shelly. Shelly, aka Crescent Squirrel, a variety streamer playing a variety of video games. Also part of our voice acting group, The Cavalry. You click the heart on the chat and give Shelly a follow. You're welcome. Now, option 3 is technically the most feasible, but will also delay it the most. In that, 2 or 3 years from now, I predict that Genshin's like story will leave Tevat, and at that point, I will most likely stop playing Genshin. Um, the day that we like finish Conradi and Shashnaya, and there's no more Tevat to explore, is the day that I will be like, okay, if we're going for other planets, maybe this is not really, um, something I need to continue playing anymore. I would still play it. I would still play Genshin to collect any characters that come out before 7.0 or 8.0, whatever that version would be. And to like get their weapons and things, and just generally play for fun. Like actually, just focus on completing Tevat and ignoring whatever other planet we go on to. Once I'm free from Genshin, then I can actually play other games again, like consistently.
Defensive mode engaged.
I say as I have like posted several videos on YouTube playing other games, and I have 100 hours of backlog. Pretty sure Chapter 1 Tevat will end with Celestia if I had to guess. So 3 more years, not counting Darkrai last year, this year. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Now the best possible outcome, I think, would be if that would be the end of service. But knowing Hoyo, they're gonna milk this cow until it's, bone dry. That's fine. One of the things I haven't really been doing that much here is the anecdotes. I keep meaning to do them, and every single time I'm just like, I have other things to do today. Destiny Drawn, by the way, I realized is only really good for new players or players who did not do the anecdote events, because if you do Destiny Drawn,
Cleanup sequence
there's a
initiated.
chance that you get repeats anecdotes, which means no rewards for it. I mean, it's good for like going back down memory, excuse me, going back down memory lane. But for people like me who actually like put in the effort in to do, what was it, 85, 85 or 87, something like that, of these anecdotes now, praying for anyone to
Accelerating.
appear, 3 times out of 5 causes like a repeat event. And so,
No,
just
let me
like
try again.
running to them randomly in the wilderness, so to speak, is the best way for me to do anecdotes. Decaf. I got Nautica yesterday. Almost went to max pity after my first loss with Marcus, and I picked the Flutter page P1. Yo, congratulations, Shelly. Congratulations. Heck yeah. And it's pretty common knowledge. I always have Nautica myself. I rolled her pretty early after 40 rolls. Um, However, that does come with the conundrum now of, well, I got my paycheck and I bought a few things, but I'm still like a couple like dozens of rolls short of 200 if I wanted to go for like copies of Nautica. And so I have a dilemma here where I need 80 rolls. I don't think I want to go for 200 plus on her banner now. Yeah, go for it, go for it. I need 80 rolls to get to 200, and there's 28 days left. Even saying that I would buy like a package or two, I could maybe get 40 more rolls, maybe 50 more rolls. Beyond that is, well, beyond me. And so I was thinking that maybe I would just focus my rolls on P5ing Madame Lucy, and then saving the rest of the rolls for like whatever character comes next. Because I have 100% of all the characters now, and I don't even have Moldo yet. So if I spend to like get to 200 rolls, I wouldn't have any extra to roll for Moldo. Uh, it's a conundrum of I don't have enough money to whale, and I want to whale. So we're gonna go ahead and be responsible and make sure I pay for my bills first before before I'm more financially stable. I can actually whale like I want to. Like I haven't even bought battle pass in either of the games.
Talk to the Electro
Um,
Archon.
Normally by now I already would, but I literally just can't afford it. I got some packages like here and there, the ones that are expiring and are very cheap. Um, but battle pass I have to wait until next payday. What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn, and there's no one to say? What if tomorrow? Shelly says, I haven't decided if I'll get Malzo yet. Depends fully on how it goes in Nautica. I can probably whale a bit after today. Oh yeah, yeah. Good luck, Shelly. Good luck. Actually, yeah. The best luck you could possibly have is somehow peeve having Nautica before getting to 200 rolls. It's very hard, but it could happen. That way you could like have a lot more rolls for Mulder. I'm rooting for you for that. Um, and then for Nautica herself to just be like, for her to come home, like within 10 rolls or within, just early, that would be great. And yes, chat, I am a whale. But now I'm only a whale for reverse 1999. I kind of stopped whaling on Genshin Impact. I do buy the battle pass, but that's the only thing I buy from Genshin these days. and mostly because I feel like that's where I kind of put effort in. So I want to get the rewards out of that. Like I don't do 36 star Spiral Abyss anymore. I don't really care about getting stars in Imaginative Theater. It's nice when it happens, but it's not really necessary. Um, but yeah, I'm still a whale just for the first 999 more than Genshin now. I actually got the Winter of Mead thing, Shelly, which is about the same cost as the Battle Pass. Um,
Thank you for
I'm like 1 day late, but that's because my paycheck only came in today, so that's fine. What I'm curious about is the Winter of Mead. Is if that's an event thing, and it'll only be available for 30 days, so you can only get it twice, or if it's like a permanent thing, you can get it 3 times. I'm very curious about that. You haven't started the reverse story yet, or any events yet, so you'll probably get lots of pulls. You do the opposite. You 36 star and pull stuff, but you don't get Battle Pass. Ah, okay, okay. I feel like Battle Pass gets the most bang for my buck. In terms of things, in terms of the things that if I had to choose like only one thing to buy, Welkin Moon versus Battle Pass. Um, because I'm not just going for gacha. Though goodness knows the gacha is like um, a huge element of completion because I want to get one copy of every character. But more so, I choose the Battle Pass because of these things: the Hero's Wit, the Mora, and the Sanctifying Elixirs. Because part of my completion parameters is leveling up all my characters to 90. Now, as of right now, about 80% of my characters are level 90, um, leaving just like 15 of them, sorry, 18 of them at level 80-ish. But when every new character comes out, you know, that goalpost just keeps moving back down.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Wait, you're gonna go for 200 plus on our banner? Oh, okay. You're not saying like now, not necessarily. If you haven't started the reverse story or any events yet, you'll probably get a lot of pulls. Yes. And oh, don't forget that there's the code.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do
Hang on,
list.
let me just
Do you have
grab
any
Discord
additional
real quick.
commands? No problem. I can add them shortly.
Discord
I'm
is having
quite
one of
used to it.
those weird update days. Sometimes when it does that, it crashes my setup, my stream. Daily reset, nice. This one, you get 1,000 teardrops. Yeah, you just don't spend anything on horror games anymore, and you're just staying strong. Good for you. No, over time you'll go for 200. You have used the code. Oh, okay, okay. I posted for nothing then. Whoops. Oh well, oh well. Well, maybe other reverse players in the stream can use it.
Add Ash.
That's true, that's true. Let's see. Now there's the event. I could play it, but there is a limit to it. I'll play it right now. I could either save it for the weekend, or I could play it right now. But seeing as it's a weekday and we have limited time, let's maybe not just play mini games today. Let's go ahead and actually do World Quest and voice acting. It's a good call to post either way. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh wait, last year's cake was the Fontaine cake, right? Let me check. I'm pretty sure it was. Yep, it was Fontaine cake. The one that looks like a macaron or what do you call it? A tea tray? The standing tray for desserts. That macaron's usually on.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
So this year we're gonna get Natman cake. Yeah. Oh, today! Oh, right! Wait. I thought you said your birthday was on... Am I confused? Hang on. What day did you say your birthday was on? Sorry, my brain is.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your
Oh,
voice.
okay, okay. No, I was thinking of the schedule for Kanya's anecdote, and I got confused. Okay, okay. Happy birthday, Shelly.
Add astra.
Thank you so much for being on this planet and making it better. Let's see. I will spare you from my singing today, as I bit my tongue and it's kind of hard to talk. Oh, the cake is cute. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. I have to wait until next year for mine. Um, so my birthday is in April. It has Saurians. Yes, that's great. I wonder what the earliest you can get the cake is. Not that I would want to like manipulate my birthday to get it. I'm just curious. So, not gonna lie, the best part of Nathan were the cute Saurians. Yeah, yeah. Well, sorry. Aesthetically speaking, the best part of Nathan were the cute Saurians. For me, mechanically speaking, the Saurians might have been one of the worst parts of my experience. I'm sorry. It was not fun to move around as Saurians for a lot of it. Um, Lucosaurus like brought me so much pain. So did Yumcosaurus. The Petasaurs were good for the most part, except if you're going sideways through a wall. And the Koholosaurus just like, uh, every time you left the water and you just had to like crawl back into it, being like, uh, uh, I can't breathe. There's no water. So yeah, they're very cute, but holy cow, was it not fun to play Saurians for me. I just always relied on rolling Nathan characters to move around Nathan. Oh, I'm not talking about the time of day, but rather the date itself. Like, would the birthday cake be available after the last Archon quest, or would it be available after the first Archon quest, when the nation unlocks, and or would that be like January 1st? Would be the earliest you get the Nathan cake, right? That's what I'm curious about. And really, the only way to test is for someone out there to make like 365 accounts. It is available as soon as you get your birthday, yes. But which version of the cake will you get? Let's say that let's say that the Nathan isn't out yet. Um, on March 3rd, and then Nathan comes out on March 4th. So if you set your birthday to March 3rd, you would still only get the Fontaine cake. But if you did it on March 4th, you get the Nathan cake. Right? I don't know. I don't know. It's a wholly arbitrary like thing.
There's a strange.
You can check that for me later if you want. That's just my ADHD hyperfixation talking. So you said your Soul Link account's birthday earlier than it was. I forgot what IRC stands for. What is IRC? If I remember correctly. Okay. That's what it stands for. But like you'd have to set it months earlier to verify that method. Probably best just look it up. If you fall, I will catch you. You will find me. Time after time. Oh, that's where Knuckle Duckle is. Okay. In which case, it's probably better if I start over here. We'll do one anecdote because it's kind of on the path, but let's see. You think you got the cake before the anniversary happened? Oh, okay. So there you go. It might just be tied to like when the nation unlocks rather than the last art conquest. Maybe. Yeah, I still got a long way to go. I'm on 80%. Hey,
Little Chard,
Kurt.
I think you're getting smarter. You actually pick out useful treasures from the trash now.
I'm 1,000 times smarter than you.
Oops, I was wrong. It's your arrogance that's been skyrocketing. Maybe I should take that flower back. Looks like someone is getting a bit too big for their britches.
I won't let you. And it's not a flower.
Yeah it is. It's the one I put on you last time.
Well, I won't let you take it.
Why?
Because it makes me smart.
Aww. That's really cute. I'm really glad that Curve is alive. Okay, I pulled a cheat sheet yesterday on the Sand Banner. It's now C5. Congratulations! You're now just 2 steps away from getting Master Stellar Fortuna. Thank goodness they finally incentivize rolling past the what do you call this? Rolling past C6. Something for whales, you know? Won't anybody think of the whales? Yep, and 1 step away from getting it with a Tainari. Ah, yeah. Look at my own characters. Who do I have that are C6? I guess I've lost 50-50 several times. I know Jean, Tainari, and Chi are C6. Did I have anyone else who's like close? Okay, I'm gonna check from here. I know there's a way to check like what constellation level you have, but I can't remember where it is actually. Yeah, I guess I'll do it manually. Chi-Chi. Yeah, because I roll for every character, I mostly have everyone at C0. Inari, yep, you already knew that one. Oh, okay. My D looks at C3. Best little boss aside from Yai, of course. Yeah. Oh, and these are 4-star characters. Okay. That should be the last of my 6 stars then. 6 stars, 5 stars. Jean. Could have sworn I had more constellations than Mona. But maybe I'm misremembering. Ah, okay. C2 Mona. Okay. Less than I thought. Never mind. So I have Jean, Chi-Chi, and Tainari at C6. And I have C3 Diluc, C2 Kaching, and C2 Mona. Actually, where is Kaching? I mean, I know I didn't put her on the favorite list, but they should be level 90. Oh no, I did put her on the favorite list. Oh, it's level 95. Okay. Let me just double check. What constellations do I have on Dea now? Ah, okay, only C1. Alright. I actually rolled for Dea on her banner. I knew at the time that she would end up appearing on the standard banner, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to have a copy, and I wasn't sure. I don't know why. I wasn't sure I could lose 50 to Dea. Well, there you go. So I ended up with, what was it, 15 Master Stellar Fortuna. I spent 3 on Chi-Chi, 3 on Klee, um, another 3 on Mawika, so that's 12. And then I spent um, 1 on Catching. I guess they're arranged like this, I can just see. 3, 6, 9. Oh, actually, less than I thought. I guess I only got 10. That's a miscount on my part. I was kind of hoping I'd lose 50-50 when I rolled the Flins, but eh. You win some, you win some. Maybe I'll lose 50-50 next time. And almost have enough for the Sand Banner again, so hopefully we'll roll Chi-Chi or Tainari or Jean again. Then I can level up Traveler to level 95. PC5, Catching C3, Deluxe C3, Deus C1, Mona C2. That's very spread out.
That should do it. Once Anefa wakes up, I'm treating myself to 3 whole slices of cake.
Mizuki C0. I got her with the last standard 5-star picker. Oh, yeah, and the 5-star picker. I've always just been choosing the characters I already have at C6. This is before the Master Stellar Fortuna, because I wanted the 5 extra rolls for event characters. But yeah, yours is pretty spread out, like pretty evenly. Not bad, not bad. I know. What's wrong with Anefa?
Oh, hey! Are you here to play? Sorry, but I'm busy right now. Just give me a bit. I'll be done soon. Enough is fine, by the way. Just undergoing some routine maintenance.
Same, Shelly. I rolled Flints too early, and now I can't get Ino Confidence either. Not unless I'm willing to, like, risk getting Flints again and then losing out on Nefer, you know? Yeah, yeah. It happens, it happens. Sometimes you don't want to win 50-50 too quickly, you know? I because I want I know, not Flynn's, but he earned himself the spot with 2 pity, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping that Aino will be featured again in Nefer's banner. But knowing Hoyo, they might just place Aino on the other banner alongside Nefer, just to like really punish people. It's one of the few times where the character we want, who's 4-star, is not with the featured character who's 5-star. My friends laughed at me so much when it happened while I was trying to tear my hair out.
But a few days ago, Yehoda called her an unfunny, dum-dum, metal-faced lunkhead. Right before starting her maintenance, she asked me if I could upgrade her sense of humor.
I will say though, even though my Aino also isn't like C6, when it comes to Lunar Charge and Lunar Bloom reactions, Aino is actually stronger than Shinsho. As of right now. Now, is Aino stronger than Shinsho without the C6? Yes, but not as long as she could have been. At the very least, Flint is a new character, unlike my child C1, who I got instead of Fremine. Yeah. I was actually surprised. Wait, is Fremine C5 even? Or 5-star? I was remembering. I vaguely remember Femine being 4-star, but yeah, Femine's 4-star. Okay. You end up getting Femine after all in the end. Immediately got your guarantee back with a very early Mona loss. Oh, okay. You were talking about like what I was saying earlier about the featured 4-star you want, not being with the featured 5-star you want. So you were rolling for someone, you were rolling for Femine, and the 5-star character came out just so happened to be child. You're such an attentive parent, I know.
Well, of course! Why, I'm Queen Parent of Parenthood Kingdom!
This is a joke. It is very clear that Inefa is the parent.
Okay, I'm going to activate her. Inefa, wake up! Time to get out of bed!
Good morning, Aino. Good morning, Traveler. Aino, have you managed to upgrade my sense of humor?
Shelly says, and thus I'm forever grateful for Mona, appearing early and giving me guaranteed Nervalet back.
Duh!
That sounds
Such
good.
a trivial task is nothing to a genius like me. Now, time to do some testing to see if the upgrades resulted in any hiccups. Inefa, can you add more sugar to my crumb cakes? Please respond to me in a way that is humorous.
I cannot. The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
Come again?
What?
The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the more prone Aino will be to toothaches. The more toothaches she has, the less sugar she can consume.
Wow, you have to really explain that joke.
The less sugar she can consume, the less sugar I can add to the crumb cakes. Therefore, the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
I like how even Inefa's I like how even Inefa's jokes, Inefa can't help but be a mom. Is this thing an anecdote thing? Oh yes. Feel free to close your ears. Sorry, I should have warned you. They're permanent, but I know that you like to avoid spoilers. I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Help me with another test, will ya?
If you add a lot of sugar into the crumb cakes and make Aino eat sweet things, what'll happen if the situation stays bad for a while?
If it stays bad for a while, the traveler will crack a smile.
What now?
What?
I mean, if a sense of humor is your speed, I guess you can say she now has one?
You are not laughing, so I suspect I was not understood.
Nope.
Actually, the first joke I told used a deliberately flawed chain of logic. After confusing the relative relationships between crumb cakes, sugar, Aino, and Aino's dental health, I drew a ridiculous conclusion. That the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
It's too much for my brain. I can't.
For the second joke, I used a rhyme scheme between the similar sounding phrases, bad for a while and crack a smile, to express humor.
Well, part of humor is delivery.
Okay, well, the jokes are funny, but the punchlines don't work if they aren't explained.
That's like a lot of my humor too.
However, according to my database queries, such statements are considered humorous due to their chaotic structure and lack of direct causal relationships. Such chaotic sentences serve as a form of guidepost, while the humor lies in the explanation that follows.
Oh.
I guess so, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Inefa, write some of these chaotic jokes down. We'll get Yehoda to be our guinea pig.
Oh, Yehoda. What have you done? Well, you reap what you sow, Yehoda. You reap what you sow.
Traveler, why are you covering your face? You got a toothache? Have you gone on a sugar binge too?
No, I'm just cold.
Huh? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're getting sick or something. Inefa, go make him something warm.
Understood. Maybe he ate too many hara fruit, a type of plant from Sumeru.
Huh? What do those have to do with any of this?
Please don't ask.
Because eating them can make you feel horrifyingly cold.
Okay, that was good. Good job. Good job. There you go. 1 out of 3.
Hey! Wow, this update was a great idea. Give me another joke, Nefa.
Of course. Please give me a moment. Since there is no fixed formula for generating jokes like these, I will need to reorganize the relevant keywords.
Oh boy. Anos created a second Sino. It's not super story important, so all good. Ah, okay, okay. Shelly says, I'd rather have an Effa tell jokes than Sino. Wow. Harsh. I enjoy Sino jokes. They don't always land. Probably because translation issues, but I laugh like more often than I don't. So, all good there. But you know, no matter what, humor is subjective. Okay, time for me to get Flints out here. I enjoyed the deadpan delivery of Nefa. Well, that's not really something that Nefa can help at this point. But yeah, it does help the delivery of the jokes. After all, comedy is all about delivery and... timing! That is an old joke. That is only like... That only makes sense if you, what do you call this?
Allow me to guide the way.
It only makes sense if you are like, are someone who studies jokes.
Allow me.
Okay, let's go check out the dead person's lantern. Should be in this direction. No, to the left. Gotta westward. There we are. I'm sure by now someone's already marked out every single location for all of the Flint's like interactable points. These interactable points are only available if you have Flints, and some of them do permanent things to the world, like close the rifts. The metal shade of this standard lantern is covered in scratches, and the line of text is carved on its base. We shall part the snow curtain to the sky, and blast the winter winds across the wasteland. See, with things like that, I'm okay with because they're essentially just adding flavor to the world. There's no like tangible reward out of it for the most part. But a lot of them do change the world. A lot of them do actually have items you can get from them as well. One example of this is in the Frostwind Science area. There's people that Llama can talk to who, what do you call this? Give her items. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess I was wrong. Looks like the wild rift wasn't closed if you
for dust up.
have Flint talk to it. Okay, okay. Phew.
Kerplunk!
Well, that's something at least.
Covenants of
Okay.
the deep.
That's a point in favor of
Rest
Kenshin
and
here.
rebuild.
I was really worried if closing the rifts required you to have Flints. I mean, technically it does, like closing them cosmetically, but it still spawns the enemy, so...
Close your eyes.
At the end of the day, it is still like, in line with everything.
Allow me.
The
Defensive mode engaged.
Go, Claw!
Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent.
You know what the extra HP bar kind of reminds me of, actually? It actually reminds me of the wolves, like, what do you call this? The Rifthound wolves, draining of your party's health. But instead of draining your party's health, they get more. It's a cool effect. And boy, am I dreading it when it comes to the Spiral Abyss. Because if you don't have an Ultra character, yeah, that DPS check is gonna be next level. You'd have to, like, kill it, what, 6, 7 times? Just to get it all the way down without flints or NF or a llama. And even if you have flints, NF or a llama, you gotta have the right team comfort to actually do anything. If you bring Geo alongside any of them, that's it. If you bring Cryo alongside any of them, that's it. I do hope they'll add, like, more effects for Cryo and Geo elements. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, let me go ahead and unmark this on my map. And let's actually do a world quest out here. Now, I really want to do a world quest in Lempo Isle. So let's see if there's any here in the Eye of Krati. Because then if I get to 90% of Lempo Isle, then I could actually get any errant treasures here out here in the wilds, you know? Really? No treasure out here. Huh. Hello, Elmari. Another day, another empty bucket. What are you doing here? Fishing. Though so far I've only caught things I don't fish. I kinda hope Yehoda will be around a 4-star somewhere. Because I want her, but not enough to throw any pulls on her 5-star banner. Yeah, no. But Shelly, it's Nautica's voice actress. I can never unhear Yehoda from Nautica now. Well, I do want to throw all my pulls on Nefer, Nicole, Alice, Durin, Sando, and Columbina. Yeah. No, that's fair, that's fair. If it were not some shipwrecks, that'd be fine. Because traveling merchants would buy those. I once pulled up a boot with half a... Nah, forget it. Talking about stuff like that will scare the fish off. Is there anything of note nearby? Treasure hunting, huh? That great treasure, they say, lies east of the moon and west of the sun. Doesn't take much snow, this isn't the place to find it. Though saying that, there have been a good few shipwrecks in these waters. There may well be treasure beneath the waves. Not that you'd find it easy to get at. Sorry, Varka, I wasn't planning on getting flints either, but I'm definitely not planning on pulling you. Oof. Oof. Sorry, Varka. Varka already messed up by having a claymore. Good enough reason not to get him. Yeah. Right, because you have a challenge account. I heard talk at the tavern too. From sailors who escaped the sinking ship. Said it happened on a moonless night. Yet something was glowing amongst the towering skies. They swore it was a one-eyed Krati, a monster that could swallow the moon. It was fighting a giant sea serpent for the right to rule its territory. Interesting. For a long time after that, this whole stretch of ocean stayed as dark as ink. No ships dared pass through. They all feared the lost souls beneath the waves would drag them down. Interesting. People claim those lost souls still wander today. But I say it's all just stories meant to frighten kids. I don't buy that nonsense. I mean, with Leylands being a thing, I would not want to pass that. About this tree. No, it's just like most Claymore fighting styles. I have to really like the character pool when they have a Claymore. My main account doesn't have any chance restrictions. Oh, okay. Just your Asia account then. About this tree. It's cursed. There used to be a whirlpool here. The sailors called it the Eye of Krati. And one day, this tree just started growing around right out of it. Ah, okay, alright. And that wasn't the only strange thing that happened around that time. Tracing it back, it's all started with those rocks caught in the sky. Who knows? Maybe this tree's from the same place. Huh. I'm suddenly reminded of the trailer with Istaroth and Reinhardt and all the others. Probably not the same place here. Not this tree. Because that tree I think was a lot bigger. Just reminded of it as all. And there are those little shiny things that appear every now and then. Rare as you like, those are. I figured there might be new kinds of fish too. That's why I came out here to try to test my luck. I used to have a fishing buddy who came out here too. But he said he kept hearing strange singing. It spooked him so bad he never came back. Only have a frostman sigh on that one, but he inherited every one of their odd little habits. Sorry to bother you. No worries. There's not a single fish sent out anyway. All my other accounts, around 5 or something, have some sort of challenge like my main. Oh, cool. Okay, so I gotta affect these somehow. Need rocks to throw, I think. Hey, there's treasure here. You lied to me.
Good luck!
Cleanup sequence.
But they don't have Loma right
Observe.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild! Let's move out.
Defensive mode.
Look, you're
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Night falls.
And the thing,
Hold the line.
this is Lynn's at level 40. I look forward to when I actually build
Annihilation
them.
mode. Cleanup
Get back,
sequence
guys, please.
initiated.
Alright. Enjoy your meal, Shelly. Eli! How's it been
Estimating
so
value
far?
of acquired items.
Strong at level 40. I plan on leveling him up further, so I can 33 star Spiral Abyss without too much trouble. I only have 13 days to do it though, so it's gonna be tight. Next payday, I'll be buying the what do you call this? The battle pass to help me along. But right now I can't afford it. Finances. Why must you torture me so? Okay, there's something to these, but where are the rocks? You there? Where are the rocks? I know there's something here. It can't just be one lone treasure chest. Okay, maybe this? No, it's just a point for me to like throw stuff. Wait, maybe I can pick the thing up here and then move it over. Where are the rocks? Give me rocks. Nope. Do you have a rock? It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Do-do-do-da. Do. By the way, Eli, thank you for the beatboxing record. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet because, well, sleep. But come tomorrow, I'll already start mixing it. in between editing for the podcast. See, I have a lot of Sealy spots I can turn into here, but where are the rocks? Okay, this tree. Maybe there's something to it. Although, I realize I can actually switch out from flints here. Yeah, I might just look it up. See, that's suspicious. Right there. Okay. I'm looking it up. I streamed this game, so we can't just like be wandering around with no progress for 20 minutes, you know? Oh, okay. There are ghosts that are supposed to appear here. Alright. It looks like it was around here in the image I saw. Ah! Oh, there's the shipwreck and there's the ghost. Hello! Never thought you'd find the proof of condescending in a place like that. All thanks to Captain Grady's guts. If he were any other way, he wouldn't deserve to be captain of the Atlas. Alright, Lavita's fallen overboard. Hark! Where's Hark? Oh, the Atlas won't sink. It doesn't end for us like this. Water-stained nautical records. The wind and waves are calm today, and the ship is making steady progress. For the moment, everything is normal. We should reach port in 20 days. Everyone's in good spirits. Well, apart from a few near-shore hungers found slacking off and gambling down the cargo hold. Lavisa caught them red-handed. If Ark hadn't intervened, she'd have cracked their heads open like eggshells. Hopefully they'll learn a lesson from it. The shield of a shield maiden isn't just some mantelpiece. In the end, they were docked 3 evenings of rations and ordered to scrub the deck for 3 days straight. The morning fog was thick, with visibility down to less than 10 chains. It didn't begin clear until midday. We encountered a ship in the north made of metal and sitting low in the water. She looked like a big one. Grether decided to draw us near and say hello. After negotiations, both sides came to a satisfactory agreement. While we were there, something unexpected happened. Lavisa was visiting their captain when she smashed a hole in the deck and uncovered a hidden compartment. Inside was the legendary proof of condescenti. But not the foggiest how a feather is supposed to lead us some great treasure. Oh, right. The Blue Lake World Quest, they mentioned that the feather is in possession of the Fatui. And I guess these guys stole it. So now we can get it for ourselves. One of the 5 proofs of Reed Miller. We've almost arrived at those notorious waters. There's something not quite right about these winds, and the waters grow ever more turbulent. Everyone on deck needs to stay alert. We've given wine and bread to the sea, but Grether is still worried. So he made an offering of mora, and even some iron coins. Though where they came from is beyond me. Hopefully it's enough to guarantee safe passage. Probably led astray by the wind and waves, there appear to be no few ships that don't belong here following this treacherous route. We discovered a long-bloomed ibis on the stern deck, dead. This isn't... Ooh, that's a bad sign. 'Tis an omen. Some of those finicky things I was talking to you guys about. Where's here the seeds? What's all this mist? Ooh. Oh. Okay. First off, let me use this rock. To break open these things. Boom. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, ho, ho. I have to place them. One, two, three, four. Okay. That's a lot. Do we have any more stones over here? I don't know if we do. Look at that, my Ock is just... My compass just keeps lying to me about there being nothing here. The island can't be this big, right? Nope, not finding any more red stones. So I'll keep an eye out. Also, there's an outfly over the water, it seems. I kind of feel like that's supposed to... be tied to something. Oh, yeah, I see it. Hang on. Let's get back to shore. You know what? I should really just switch characters. Maybe I'll find myself smiling on that distant shore. Maybe I'm not alone. There we go. Deployed. Not only can I turn into the Kubaki, I can also fly with Wanderer. Or I would if that was jumping grass. Guess not. Okay. Next best thing.
Behold!
Behold! Ow. Guess I was too low to the ground there. All good though. We made it in the end. Okay. Let's jump down this mysterious pit, yeah?
Too slow.
Maybe find more red rocks down there. Yahoo! Like a ship sailing through the fog. Like a boat lost at sea. Oh, I'm about to run with no sails, not a breeze. I am lost in cold waters, no star to be seen.
Traveler, do you feel okay? Paimon's getting a bit dizzy over here. Paimon heard someone talking just now.
Hello? More rocks. Yes. Are you Lavisa? Mama's in the sheep called. Don't be scared.
Don't be worried. Take my hand close. Dance now. Don't stop. Won't stop. Salamia, where are you? Please say something.
Take it and have fun.
I'm so worried. Ooh, I can't use my compass down here. Return after eating? Hello, I'm doing World Quest now, voice acting. How could this be? It's like she's a totally different person. I found an awesome new job. It's not like I've never worked as a private tutor before, but not tries upper class families. Well, you know what they're like. But Miss Salma is totally different. Every gesture of hers radiates the elegance of true nobility. Though her older twin sister, Salamia, is a bit more mischievous, but what child doesn't love pranks at her age? I do hope they'll grow closer. To see these young ladies blossom into perfect gentlewomen, why, it would be my greatest pride. When I was tucking the two darlings into bed, they begged me to sing Mama in the Sheepfold for them. It's not my favorite lullaby by a long shot, but with its most quaint lyrics, but since the girls like it, I guess all's well. Thankfully, my fever had abated by this morning. You see then, you shall lurk, but I hope you have lots of fun watching Decaf. Thank you, Shelly. Enjoy your lurk. Otherwise, I might have missed boarding the Fosgren. And then what would I do? How could my two little sweeties go traveling alone without their tutor's supervision? I'm still not sure how I caught that flu. I've always been meticulous about my health and hygiene. Wouldn't do it to infect the children, you understand. Salamia's been in a foul mood all day, and she won't say why. When I was tucking her in at night, she covered her head with a blanket and turned her back to the harumph. Is she mad at me? Or uneasy at being away from the comforts of home, I wager. Sweet little Salome, though. Well, it's a different story. She apologized to me on behalf of her sister and told me not to take it to heart. As though I could. The one thing my heart has room for is love for these two children. Just as I was about to close the door, Sami whispered, Miss Vedrana, can you promise me something? Naturally, I accepted. For these two children who had left their home and their father traveled by themselves, I would promise them anything. Please go back to your cabin now, and promise me you won't set foot outside your room until the sun is up. I hurriedly closed the door. I was so overcome with emotion that I nearly wept. Salma was worried about my health. As soon as I finish writing my diary, I'm going to do exactly what she says and seek until sunrise. Good heavens! A terrifying thing happened today. A passenger was attacked after dinner, and no one knows if they're alive or dead. I took the children straight back to their rooms and put them to bed. Once they were asleep, I went to check the situation at the scene. The damaged cabin had already been hastily repaired, but there was still water on the floor. Something, who knows what, had smashed through the hull and snatched the passenger away. At around midnight, the captain held a meeting in the dining room to explain the situation. There was nothing he could do for the missing passenger, so, for the sake of everyone's safety, the Fosgren would leave these waters as soon as possible. I went back to check on the children. Their cabins had towards the center of the ship, so as long as they didn't leave, they'd be safe from whatever lurked outside. Perhaps due to worry, I hardly slept a wink. I got up to check on the children, only to discover they weren't in bed. My heart seemed to stop for a moment. I ran up to the deck to find their chief mate had informed the captain. He gave me a very peculiar look, as though he thought I were insane. Not that I cared how he viewed me. All I could think of was the children's safety. After about 10 minutes, the captain arrived. His tone was reassuring as he told me he was organizing a search. He assured me that the children must have gone curious and decided to explore the ship. He said there were only so many places they could be. It wouldn't take long to locate them. He completely ignored whatever beast it had taken the passenger, and was probably still nearby. It appeared the children's safety was in my hands, so I scoured every corner of the ship until I finally found Salamia beside a cargo crate in the hold. Thank the stars. She seemed surprised to see me. I rushed forward and embraced her. Poor Salome was wearing nothing but a thin sleeping gown. Her hands were freezing. I took off my coat and wrapped it tightly around her. I rubbed my hands together and cupped her shivering cheeks, asking her if she knew where her younger sister was. She looked at me with an expression I can barely describe, but didn't say a word. After a long while, she raised her hand and pointed at the cargo crate behind me. It was locked from the outside. When I opened the crate, I swear my heart skipped a beat. There Salome was, curled up on the floor. She must have been weak from being stuck in that airtight crate for so long. I stretched out a shaking hand and held it to her face. She was still breathing. If we had gone here any later, I don't even want to think about what might have happened. After taking Salome to the ship's doctor for treatment, I spent forever putting Salome back to bed. The sky was already beginning to brighten, but I didn't feel tired at all. My mind was racing, trying to think of what happened. Who had locked her in the crate? What had the children done to warrant this sort of treatment? The ship's doctor said that Salome needed more time to recover, so I returned to the children's cabin. Salomeo was awake. I knew it might be too cruel for her to think back to what happened, but I had to get to the bottom of the night's events. But when I asked, what she told me shattered my heart. Even now, I can scarcely believe it. As I write this, my hands are shaking. It was Salomia. It was Salomia who locked her sister in a dark prison of a cargo crate. This wasn't just some sort of prank. This was something far worse. She had to be punished. No matter what else may have happened, nothing could ever justify doing something so horrifying. Salomia cried she begged me to forgive her. She said if she hadn't done what she did, Salome would have left her. She claimed that Salome was a child of a fae, that she wanted to return to the world of her people, that the monster that took the Panager was probably Salome's kin. Nonsense. Utter blather. There can be no doubt that Salome is a human child, no different than Salomea. Though, are there not fae that can transform? A terrifying doubt took root in my heart before I tore it up and discarded it. Salomea's impressionable mind must have been affected by reading unsuitable stories. Just like that lullaby, Mom of the Sheepfold. Even now I vacillate. Should I pen a letter to the children's father, informing him of Salomea's wicked deed? I cannot say what doing so would mean for the girl. There's no time left to write today. I shall decide what to do tomorrow. I'm inclined to believe that Salome was the one who brought the ship down inadvertently. Maybe because of oh, okay, this is below the tree. Maybe because of the attraction of the Fae.
Too slow.
Or maybe it has something to do with the feather that was on board as well. Well, it's entirely possible that the feather was inconsequential. It was more the presence of Salome and Salomea that actually caused this. Hard to say. They're helping me.
Quit following me.
Another chest. Good.
Take it and have fun.
Thanks, Wanderer. Continue exploring the cave. I wonder if there'll be a world quest after this. Ah. The rock can't pass through.
climbed over to get around it. And then it oh, it's timed. Okay. I thought I might have to like do specific things. No? Oh, all good. Just time challenges is all. Love is all. Love is all.
Wow! There's a bunch of those shiny things we saw earlier. Wait, where are we anyway?
Underground.
Could it be we circled right round to the from that weird tree? And those green things. What even are they?
I don't know, Paimon. That's black. Not sure why I picked that rock, but I did. Ah, treasure. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down here.
You even want this?
Guys, you might actually get the 90% in Lempo Isle today. That would be cool. Hmm. 3 rings. Okay. Hello!
Forest, protect us.
Rest and rebuild!
Squall and fury.
For the everlasting forest. Receive my book.
Boing, boing, boing!
Here comes Glee.
I wanna go home
There goes
now.
Glee.
The wind rising. Ah!
Ow.
Covenants of the deep!
With one heart, we pray.
Please die for me.
Why did you do that?
Leave this place.
Behold!
Allow me! Let's move out.
There we go. It's a little bit longer than using not-guy characters, but
Provisions
I get
are
to
vital.
explore some favorite characters, so it's a good trade-off. Ah, I see. There is a point to these things.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Keep it moving, folks. Keep it moving. Ah, another stone. Nice. But where to put it? Ah. Oh, now I see. So wait, can I just grab any random stone? Oh, there's a ghost down there. I should talk to them. That enemy or just the plant? that. Hello, Slimes.
Rest and rebuild!
Your daughter? Huh. That question's a bit tough for me to answer. But I do have a sister who's much younger than me. Kids our age can have all sorts of ideas. Can they now?
These bombs, so heavy.
The captain won't help us? Ah, Chief Stallo, looks like fortune one we boarded isn't so lucky after all. Sorry, don't mean to offend. Mr. Cheston is your friend. I understand that. We'll help him. Victims. Mr. Z. Pyaklov, Lone Shark. Died a violent death with multiple stab wounds. VT Yakub. Head of the Black Spruce Trading Company. Died in a freak accident. Buried by an avalanche. Suspects IK Dmitri. Former rail worker. Lost everything due to Plenikov's exploitation. Ovi Kozlov. Second in command of trading company. Has had recent disagreements with Yakub. Oh, simple. They killed each other's victims. The two suspects with the most compelling motives both had airtight alibis, stemming the investigation. However, precisely because the alibi is so perfect, there is a suspicion that something else is going on. Two apparently unrelated cases, but with the motives linked to the suspect in another case. This can't be coincidence. Dmitry and Kozlov came from vastly different backgrounds. Their lives and social circles had no overlap. There was no clear thread to connect them. However, upon investigating the media associates, I discovered that when he was working as a locomotive engineer, Kozlov also was an ordinary crew member on the same line. Clearly, Kozlov was not proud of his job, and he concealed this part of his past when he joined the Black Spruce Trading Company. The two were reunited by chance during a train breakdown, and due to one's past grievances and the other desire for power, agreed to work together. Dmitry used inside knowledge to manufacture a natural avalanche, staging it as a tragic accident, while Kozlov used his own tried and tested methods to lure Pelakonov to an abandoned warehouse and kill him. Fools always believe they can cheat fate. There is no such thing as the perfect crime. There are only imperfections that have yet to be uncovered. Chief Salanov and Miss Chesternin were scheduled to meet on the deck. The agreed upon time arrived, but Mr. Chesternin was nowhere to be seen. Wait, Chesternin? That name sounds familiar. Hang on. Oh! Danyusha and Zorik Chesternin. Right! We saw them in the Blue Lake Amber World Quest. Right, and Zorik was actually the one who ended up pushing Aino's mentor off the ship. Off the ship. Mr. Chesternin. His companion Zorik, who was usually calm and spoke with coldness that was out of place. He claimed to know nothing of Mr. Chesternin's whereabouts, but when told his cabin might be searched, an almost undefinable sense of panic seemed to flash across his face, before quickly dawning a massive concern. He took great pains to emphasize Mr. Chesternin's possession of machinery, and the tenant is convinced as to this absence coincidental. My intuition tells me he's lying. I hope this matter can be concluded before we reach Nasha. I hope so too. But I'm afraid you're gonna be SOL. Okay, so these were three different shipwrecks then. The first one was carrying the proof of Honestenti. The second one seemed to be carrying a Fae. And the third one... Well, actually... We know that the third one didn't crash when Zorik was on it. So it doesn't mean that there was a diary there. Considering that that we know Zorik actually made it off that boat. So maybe there was someone who lived on the ship. And then later on, it crashed after that, hullabaloo with Chesterton being pushed off. Is this my sit? Or where I came from? That's where I came from. Okay. Okay, we gotta keep finding more traces.
The wind rises.
The wind rises. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites us. Yeah. I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites us. That's for that. Okay. Oh, there's that guy over there.
Squall and Fury.
Let's go pick that up. I'm honestly kind of stumped. I have to do something. What that something is a little bit beyond me. Oh, okay. That's available now. Good. Hang on. I want to break down that wall. There we go. Pick up the chest.
Take it and have fun.
Find a way to collect Bugatti dewdrops and throw them in the central energy field. Oh, okay. Probably should have had that quest marker tracked from the start. Whoops. This is the third one. Let's see. So far, so good. Wow. Oh, and they dropped a bunch of stones for me to use. Oh, okay. And a chest.
Huh? You all swam up. Traveler, let's head back to the surface and see what's going on.
Still can't use that compass. Interesting. Very, very interesting. How exactly do you want me to return to the surface, Paimon?
Too slow.
Am I supposed to hit that ceiling over there? Oh! Aha! Sneaky thing. It's weird we can't use the compass down here, honestly. You think this is still part of Nodcry, but it might just be a separate domain. There we go. Will this teleport back up? Kind of feels
The
like
wind rises.
climbing this tree won't exactly help me get up there, you know? So it's time for you to leave the nest.
Da da da. Woo.
Soon, but not yet. Soon, my pet mother
La la la.
knows best. Yeah, okay. I think this wants to teleport up there. And I shall oblige. Dang, that... Huh. That's the beginning of it? That's pretty far from where I started. I was here. And I somehow ended up here instead. Weird. Ah well, whatevs. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth here.
Woo.
Hey, Mari. Anything to say? How strange. How very strange.
The treasure.
The proof on the Senti. You see that? The tree just lit up all of a sudden. And these little things. Too bad not fish.
So that thing in the center must be its root, huh? I don't understand how it works, but now that it's all shiny, it looks way better than when it was dull.
I guess? You see what happened earlier. It's pretty hard to believe. But you've no reason to spin me a yarn. It's like that fishing buddy of mine, that half-rotten scion, was right after all. So what? It's remnants of the past. Whatever they sing or say, it's not gonna stop us living folks from catching living fish. Anyway, you folks are treasure hunters, aren't you? I think you picked up earlier.
This is the root Condescendi? It looks like an ordinary feather.
A trader I know once said that if you got 5 fruits of Condescendi, you'll uncover the great treasure east of the moon and west of the sun. Who knows if it's true? Still, a lot of treasure hunters seem to believe the stories. They're all rushing after it like crazy.
Well, it is treasure after all. If you ask Paimon, she's kind of curious too.
If I were 20 years younger, nah, even then, I'd still be out here fishing. That said, another day, another empty bucket. That can't be bothered. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Fiddler's Green. About that tree. It's cursed. There used to be a whirlpool nearby. Sailors called it Adocrati. Then one day this tree just started growing right out of it. And that was the only strange thing that happened at the time. It all started with those rocks from the sky. Who knows? Maybe the tree's in the same place. Oh! It's fragments of the moon! Oh, I just got that. Oh. About the proof of the cognoscenti. The proof of the cognoscenti. The great treasure that lies east of the moon and west of the sun. If you ask me, folks who greedily chase what isn't theirs rarely come to a good end. Take the atlas, for example. I heard Captain Gretter was bewitched by all that talk of treasure. In the end, he met his fate at the bottom of the sea. And the treasure? It's not like it stayed buried with him. All that fuss for nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and place these rocks. Alright, now I need to turn into a Tsukubaki. Oh, dang, there's just a bunch of treasure out here.
You even want this?
Yeah, there's like 5 common chests. I'll take it. That would actually be very cool.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Dang.
Unnecessary.
Oh yeah, we're definitely at 90% today. Just a little bit more.
Take it and have fun. Too slow.
Oh, wait. I wasn't using the compass. I was using the... Oh, okay. That's why it wasn't working. Alright, I'll have to go back down there, I think, to double check that I actually got all the treasure down there. Whoops. It's with the markers and marking these things, though. But whatever, it's fine.
Unnecessary.
So difficult to climb. So unnecessarily steep.
Quit following me.
Oh. Oh. Wait. If it's leading where I think it's leading, I might have already gotten it. No? It seems new. What? Oh, yeah, I got it. There's an Oculus over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all open. Let's check the other side, and then we'll dive back in the hole. Oh. Other way. All aboard the toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train. Okay. There's a treasure over there. I'm a little bit curious as to why the ghost is still there. But let me grab this treasure real quick. Okay, we're at 86%. Not too far now. There's got to be like an underground area or something I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, this whole place unexplored for me.
By the frost
What
moon of
accounted for
old.
the meeting point world quest?
Jumpy Dumpy Cup!
Or something else entirely.
Torrent, bring refuge!
Would have been something else entirely, honestly. Who could say?
Lush as the moonlight.
Blow them all up!
Cry louder! Yeah.
Oh.
Hold the line!
That was close.
With one heart, we pray.
Oh, this was made of ice. Interesting.
A brash maneuver!
The ebb and flow is over.
Huh? Squall and fury. Everything was futile.
God dang.
Forest, protect.
Come on, Lava, come on. Okay, knock myself first.
It was an accident.
Just made it.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
It's hard to find you. What would I do till I saw you waiting for me? What would I do till I found you? Just waiting for me. Ooh. And if I catch your eye, it feels like I could fly out from my lonely world into yours. He's a slightly effective team here.
Be silent.
Rest and rebuild! Billowing surge!
I'm relying too hard on Miss Beaches yet.
Water bomb!
As but still again, level 40. They're still very squishy.
Not to be sniffed at.
Huh. Interesting. Aha! Calculi. Okay, but like, where am I going? Okay, this go on, just follow me now, I guess. On supports unknown. Oh! Ah! Oh! Kavaki friend? should I turn into you? Whoop. Why are you here? It can't just be to give me jumping powers, right? Ah, there we go. It did something. No, come back. The boss trying to help. Save me! Save me! Hello, Blue Blocky. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Oh, I should actually hit those. Whoops. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Ah, an awful course. Of course, of course. Oh, thank you.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
It's an exploration type deal. Ow. And I'm kind of brute forcing my way through all of it. Don't lose your way. I saw an alternate path down there. Try it again. And let's try, knob to tie, maybe. I feel like that could be useful for my journey. Get ready for the next battle. Huh. This feels wrong somehow. I can't really put my finger on it. Oh, 'cause that's where I came from. Whoops. I guess the rocks just reappear. Let's keep an eye on everything I need to break. There's still 5 to collect though. How am I supposed to get those 5 exactly? Oh, I can't even see the particles. But there we go. Hey, a treasure chest for our troubles.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Indeed. That's Filling dragon tail. Yep. Stretching, stretching. My back. Hello? Ah. Oh. Oh, okay. There might be a whole puzzle tied to this. Hello. Derwent. Oh, good. The world quest I did earlier does count towards meaning point rewards. I guess this is what we're doing for the last leg of the stream here. What do you do here? Me? Me? I am a hermit. I live here. How about your headgear? This. I have to wear it. It blocks out the noise. I shan't disturb you then. Kinda like Lemonade then.
Let's move out.
But somehow less sociable. There's puzzles all over this place. Oh, interesting. Hello. Could you maybe tell me about this? Aha! Thank you, friend. My little robot Tsukuvaki. Oh, okay. Gotta find 3 of you, huh? Alright. Seems simple enough. Just gotta figure out the blues. The blues. Oh, oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say we just missed it, but we're good, we're good. Aha! Second one here. Off you go, little buddy. Whee! I'll follow you! I will follow you. Follow you wherever you will go.
Let's move out.
There isn't a valley too deep, a mountain so high it can keep me away from this love. And hope. Flying high. Thanks, everybody.
Provisions are vital.
Ooh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What's this? Something made with 3 Kuvaki. Oh, it's an oculi. Okay, okay. It's kind of hoping for a little bit more, but I'll take it. Goodbye, little hermit man. I'm off to the next mountain. Ah, 1% away. Okay. So like 1 or 2 more chests should do it. Hey, you're back here again.
Marching in the rain conceals the sound of our arrival, but is also a test of stamina.
Oh, right, I have been here already. Just 1 more chest, or 2 more chests. Where haven't I been? Oh, so we've been here already. I think shouldn't really be here either. I don't think anyway.
Let's move out.
I try to explore the northern parts of this place. See, there's maybe something that's on the fringes that would get us up that 90%. Yeah. Man, Anna's material is interesting in like how out in the open it is, and also it doesn't really grow from anything. That's kind of how you would collect it, is if they're out in the open like that. It's but a silly thought of mine. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Nothing passage. Oh. Hello. Oh, we just lining stuff randomly there. Okay. Surely there's some kind of treasure over here, right?
Fortunate weather.
Surely.
Care for a walk?
Yeah, there's a lot of treasure out here. Okay. Well, I only need to collect 1. And I'll be satisfied with that for now. I'll be satisfied. But I'll never be satisfied. Oh. Whoops. Is this one up the cliff? You know, the one I just jumped off? Or is it perhaps underground here? Hard to say. Ooh, this place is red. Like, really red. Like, kind of hurting my eyes red. Hey, we're at 90. There we go. Okay, before I turn that in, let's go ahead and check that passage now if I can act as a compass or not. Maybe I was just overthinking it, and because he's the Wind Tower Burn gadget, that's the only reason it couldn't be used. Goes the wrong one. Now it has the right one. Ah, there we go. Okay, okay. Can't we forgot to turn it back into a compass? Well, on the bright side, I probably got all the treasure even without it. Because they're in fairly obvious spots for the most part. Oh! Nope. I mean, as I said that, turns out there's like 1 little treasure in there at least. So let's keep looking.
Hold the line.
So come on and feel free to do some looking. Stay a while, cause something's always cooking. Huh. What? Wait a second. Oh no, it's ahead. Oh.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Man, that is hard to see. Okay, check out this area. What about the main area here? Excuse me. Okay. Looks like I was just missing that one chest. Let's go back to the Crumb Kake craft shop. Turn it in and upgrade our compass for the last time here in Lempo Isle. I still gotta have a lot of upgrading to do in the other places. But this is good for this. Aha! Whisper Beneath the Waves was the last in the Chronicles for this area. And look at that. I have enough to level up the compass and also level up the next area to 50%. So level 2 compass there too. As well. Words. Ooh, an achievement.
Wow! Ino's console has gotten even more advanced. Traveler! Paimon! Got more scrap for me? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Well, thanks to your help, I can now announce that the Krumkake Craft Shop console upgrade plan is complete. Which means I'm good on materials for now. But don't be a stranger. You can come hang out with me and Anefa anytime.
Of course.
Save me.
The current meeting point now is increased to 5. The compass orient is increased to the maximum, and display all oculi as well as most treasures and other clues in the current area. Heck yeah. Oh, some other rewards here. Some Prima Gems, some furnishings, and Antiphonic Elixir for our
Save
troubles.
me.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, wow. It really does just mark everything on the map, huh? And that's actually, huh, a lot more than I thought there'd be. A lot of treasure points, too. Okay. Something to look into, I guess. Okay, oh, right now of the stream. I was gonna maybe do another world quest, but, we only have a couple of minutes left, so maybe we'll just explore a little bit before, I send you guys over to another Genshin streamer.
Let's move out.
Hey, good Gurgo, welcome to the end of the stream. Thank you for stopping by. So every time I do this, it would just... Oh yeah, blast out. That's cool. There's something here. Is it up? Oh, it's just Mora. Does that count? Feels good to like actually have everything marked on the map again, though. They did this a few times with event places, but I'm glad they're finally doing it with main areas too. The earliest time they did this was Enkanomiya's event version. Where you could literally see everything. Is it this outfit again? No. Oh. Now hold on a dang second. That alcohol actually leads to the mole area. Huh, I didn't realize. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, it's a lot of Mora, I think. Nope. Still not moving that meter. I doubt it will. Very much doubt it will. Oh, it does move it. Okay, cool. So to get to a true 100%, that actually does help.
It's too late for
The night cometh.
Installation chamber deployed.
I'm fighting with level 40 plants and beating you guys up. You guys maybe should rethink your
Close your
strategy.
eyes. Be silent.
That kind is dangerous. I don't think there would be special orders like that around here.
It's the rat car, just
Not to be
a
sniffed
little
at.
bit of a mini side story or mini quest there. Before we end the stream, shout out to Good Gurgle here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Click the heart out the chat and check out Good Gurgle over in their streams. They're a fellow Reverse 1999 streamer and are a Portuguese streamer playing games here on Twitch.
There's more to life.
Yeah, there's a lot I haven't done yet.
Every petal will
Really
be swept
surprised.
away by the wind.
But it seems like doing the world quests really helped me out here.
Every petal will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, there's a wild rift. Which means the lantern.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Now you know what? Instead of looking for it blindly, if I want to find all the lamps, I should just use a guide and on a weekend.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Go, Claw! Hold the line! Flash attack!
Observe. To dust. Be silent.
Look at that card. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice material to build flints with. Observe. The monsters disappeared, but still a fissure remains, and through it, I sense the thick stench of the abyss. Something lurks beneath this rift. Well, come on out then. Or would you prefer a sealed letter of invitation? Did you truly think sneaking out the fissure unseen would allow you to escape our eyes? so cool.
Insulation chamber.
Observe. To dust.
Allow me. Covenants of the deep. Ah! Ding dong water bomb. Replant.
Annihilation mode.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Never know. The monsters that follow the wild do not utterly lack intelligence, and they have some sense of strategy. As such, the consequences for underestimating the enemy in any battle are dire indeed. Very nice monsters. I figure that amongst him in his life, not of beauty. But he weakened again somehow. Come on, could reach northeast of Parma's parents. That's where his grave is. Oh, okay, interesting. So Sigurd's, or rather, Flint's here has a unique dialogue about Sigurd's. Even though I've seen all three of them before at Old Flint's. It triggers again if you study the fissures where he was, and that causes him to actually like talk about him again. Interesting, very interesting. I marked this spot on my map for some reason. Why? Did Pass me remember to at least name it? Nope. I'm guessing it has something to do with Oculus. Oh no, I just marked it because there are people here. And I hadn't had time to talk to them at first, but I have a little bit of time before it out. Speaking of, here's our raid message and our sub-raid message. Oh, there's a lot of you today. Oh, thank you for the YouTube subscription from Saroba. Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoy the content on YouTube. Let's see. Ah, okay. Jig Rabble is playing Genshin today. That's who we're gonna raid. Looks like Jig Rabble also just started, so that's perfect. Oh, no, no, no! I'm curious about that. But that's marking the map, so I'll do that later. Right now, I'm more curious about the people who are hanging around here and what they have to say. Then we'll follow the stream after that. Oh, I was maybe supposed to use this. No? Okay. Never you mind. Hello, friends. You, because you're 2-bit hustler, trying to move us on our route. Mess the boss ship in National Town, you have plans to us. Liquidate, I'll freeze your whole crew saw and then walk off with the goods.
Hey, Traveler, looks like they're gonna start a fight over there.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are...
Oh, is this a quest? Or just a quick interaction? Alright, I guess I'll go a little bit longer. Hey you, Blondie. Perfect timing. This punk's cruising for a bruising. Lend a hand, and I'll make sure you get your cut. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? Calling in the backup because you know you can't win? Fine, so you can play that game. Listen here, mate. Help me take this guy down, and I'll split the Mora with you.
Wait, we're just passing by.
Treasure hoarders, is it? No worries, I'll handle you all.
It's too right. We're autumn adventurers. There's no way we're helping you nice treasure hoarders. If someone's up to no good, we're gonna put a stop to them.
Defensive mode engaged.
rest
Too late for regret.
and rebuild.
Close your eyes.
Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh. We showed them. Can you believe those treasure hoarders all the muscle for them?
Justice always prevails. Justice reigns from above. Justice always prevails in the end.
Totally. Though now we've sent them packing. Paimon a little bit curious as to what exactly is in there that they're fighting for.
Hmm. A guard mech? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is how they transport Curve out of Fontaine. They recovered Curve's core and put it in a female guard mech. And then, as the Fatigue were chasing them, they switched out the cores between a prospector bot and Curve. So now this has the prospector bot's core, right? Let's see.
Huh? Isn't that a Fontainian clockwork mech? Wow. Fontaine Dick really is something else. The man's still working after being transported all this way.
Warning. Startup mode anomalous. Energy module abnormal. Verification failed. Verification failed. Verification failed. Verification failed. Annihilate, annihilate, annihilate. Exterminate, exterminate.
Ah! Traveler, watch out!
Yeah, sorry about this. Cal, Countess Byron. Mademoiselle Belleville. Hang on a tick.
Cleanup sequence
This isn't a
initiated.
local legend, is it? No, okay.
Flash attack.
I was worried there for a second. But no, it has basically help for it to be a local legend.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Ah! This is finally over. No nice treasure hoarders. Who knew they were doing something so dangerous? Good thing we got to them in time, huh, Traveler?
Oh. Oh, it's a bounty target. Oh. Right, there was mention of some folks moving on the beach. A broken gear from the clockwork mech. It can be submitted to the flagship as proof of bounty fulfilled. Ah, my good sir. I could never forget the day I first laid eyes on that lady's captivating grace. Since that moment, she has never left my thoughts. She's not one to obey the will of others. If you would meet her, tread carefully. Don't be drawn in by her dazzling beauty, like a moth to a flame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wanted us to bring that one intact, but well, her being a robot, at least she's, you know, can they be repaired? Given time? Like a lot of time? Okay. I'll turn that in next time. There's only one thing I want to do before we end off here. Let's go ahead and copy my raid messages. There we go. There we go. I just want to check to see if the ghosts are still there. So I've been walking with ghosts. I said, please don't insist. No matter which way you go, you're out of my mind, out of my mind. Okay. So they always repeat the same words. Honestly, really good storytelling. Breaking it up into chunks like that also helps, and by making it so that
people can actually choose to read them or not. For those like skip dialogue, it makes that part of the world quest a lot easier too. Good job, writers. Good job. A lot of spooky ghost stories over there, though. So I'm guessing what ended up happening was that on the first ship, the proof cognizantly somehow lured a monster, lured them into a storm, and then they lost their way and ended up crashing into this place. The second ship had something to do with Salme and Salome, Salme being reclaimed by the Fae, perhaps. And the third ship, which is a little bit unclear, but I think it's also had to do with Cognoscenti, um, because the proof Cognoscenti was on board. It just so happened that Chesternin, or sorry, Papa Wrench, was pushed overboard with it. So I'm wondering if maybe the ship crashed later, um, or lost in the storm and Zahir just somehow survived. Hard to say. Okay. Speaking of the proof Cognoscenti, I actually forgot. I didn't read it yet. I should.
Tassel jelly, said to be a species unique to Nodcry. It has a pink bell and long tentacles. These jellyfish are usually found near the beaches on Maroon Basin, where the shallow tidal zones make perfect hunting grounds for tiny plankton. Even after the tide recedes, they glide effortlessly on land, likely thanks to specialized water sacs that keep them moisturized, or perhaps mucus-seeking plants that minimize dehydration. Their tentacles are far tougher than a typical jellyfish, and seem to possess some unique power, though perhaps only effective against their prey. I carefully poked one with a stick and it did not react much, nor did it attack me. Running a jellyfish, they said no one in the Kongshank has guts like mine. They communicate by intertwining tentacles, like humans shaking hands or high-fiving. Which means, those dance-like movements are their own unique language. They make when they gather upon their own unique language. Although they don't have brains, it seems they possess some measure of intelligence. Unfortunately, it seems like the Fatsui's blast facilities have all but destroyed the habitats of the Dazzle jellies. The machinery they brought in roars away day and night. I don't know what those contraptions even do, but it looks like the entire area has been sapped of life. Maybe because they lost their food, or maybe it's all this awful noise pollution, or maybe it's both. I saw some jellyfish that had traps on the beach. I tried helping them, but I was too late. Oh, poor things. That wasn't the thing I was trying to read, though. It was this thing. Inscripta Condescentis Feather. A feather as dark as night. It is said to be a keepsake from the Reed Miller, the founder of the treasure hoarders. Back then, the pitch-dark muddy currents had not yet crept into the barren tundra, and even the poor and lowly could sleep peacefully, protected by the noble Fae. But a life of dull toil, lived without dreams, cannot be termed as suffering at all. Everyone is assured a small reward for their labor, enough to stay warm. For the Tsar of all Naya had a merciful heart as vast as the icy sea. Hey Elena, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, good to see you. Oh, let me just do this real quick. Am I ending? Yes, I'm ending soon. I was going to read this out and then raid out to Jigrabble. For the Tsar of Naya had a merciful heart, as vast as the icy sea, and was generous even to small and short-lived. Besides, the noble princess understood the ancient wisdom that living in unbridled luxury could corrupt fragile mortal souls. Hence, they alone would not struggle amidst hunger and cold. For it was they who had to bear the sin of fullness for the sake of the people. Such compassionate wisdom, what paragons of virtue! The nobles and commoners alike sang prayers to the ruler's holy name, praise unto the master of all Fae, who, like a stern father, had painstakingly established a hierarchical system of governance for all beings living through hardship. But, just as the pure white light casts deep shadows, The noble's good intentions. The noble's good intentions were often lost in the foolish, and wherever a high wall was built to guard treasure, those covetous of heart would always be tempted to steal it. In the days before Dark Torrent swallowed up all life arrived, the Master of Elysium and Ravens barged into the theater of history. Master of Ravens? Official? His name was Reed Miller, the man who would become the Master Thief renowned across the nations. No one knew where this Master Thief had come from, just as no one could uncover his true nature, hidden behind the endless lies he had spun, perhaps to mock those dressed in the sacred whites, or perhaps to rouse those living in festering hunger, poverty, and resentment. The man raised the emblem of the Black Raven. He guarded the forsaken, the despised, and preached bold blasphemies to the very first bound treasure hoarders. To the poor, to the hungry, to the cold, to the oppressed. Hang on, let me change my delivery here. To the poor, to the hungry, to the cold, to the oppressed, and the abused, to my brothers and sisters, all of you who have found your way here. If you have ever suffered injustice at the hands of fate, or if you have ever wept through the night for your neighbor's pain and suffering, if you too long for a refuge without fear, and if you too dream of a world where no tears are shed, then you too must break free of your chains and join us, your brothers and sisters. Let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry, and the poor unto the wealth of the high and haughty. There we go. You did indeed come here at good timing, Elena. Before we end out, shout out to Elena here. Oh. I mistyped the word shout out for some reason. Elena is a variety streamer playing Minecraft, Genshin Impact, Among Us, and various other games. Speaking of, this weekend I'll be releasing the footage of when we played Among Us together with Elena. That was like 2 months ago, which should tell you how deep my backlog is. Look forward to the videos as they come out. I think there's about like 4 or 5 of them, give or take. Okay, anything else I should do before I leave? Let's turn off the PS4 here. I should probably finish my fight in reverse, huh? Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome.
Welcome here.
Yeah, I set this up real quick. I kind of forgot that I was doing it. I just kept running and running while I was doing World Quest and voice acting. Okay, I'll save that for later. Maybe for right now. We do some of my abilities.
This crunch should do.
And Eternity.
Handle it
For
gently.
good measure.
Take it easy.
Our blood will burn.
Because there's going to be another guy that shows up afterwards.
We're not afraid of you.
As long as I beat it within 10 turns,
A little bit hot here.
we'll be good to go. And with Nautica here, that's no problem. I love that Eternity Euphoria has blood size, so I didn't have to swap her out. Some of Ice, obviously, I would keep in no matter what, but I was a little bit iffy about Eternity. Though I hear that I'll also be replacing Eternity with Sentinel down the line, maybe. We shall see, we shall see.
That was...
Nope, hang on.
Handle it gently.
1, 2, 3. Okay. 1.
Sensing their thoughts, taking a
2,
peek and enter
3.
the gate and see the light.
Try for free. Try for free.
I don't know if you end this turn, but maybe the next one.
Though it may come with pain.
Feel with pain and know with regret. Here comes the boom.
Once shattered, now remade.
Ta-da! Goodbye.
So cool. Ah, one more. Okay. That's fine. It's fine.
Agreed. Take it easy.
Okay, I should use golden tuning for this team. I wasn't sure. But now that I'm seeing, like, my cards lacking here, I could generate Semmelweis or Nautica cards if I have golden
A
tuning
little bit
instead.
hot here.
Good to know for moving forward. Ooh, a round of burst, huh? Sure, why not? A long, long time ago, I can
hope
still
you like it.
remember
Bloody prom.
You
how
want
the
me
music
to
used
enter
to
the
make me
gate
smile.
and see the light?
Close your eyes.
And I knew
will
if
all
I
be over
had
soon.
my chance that I could make those people dance.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
And maybe
Oh, be careful.
for a while, February made me shiver.
We'll find
Every
our home.
paper I deliver, bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried the day I saw his widowed bride. But something touched me deep inside the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the
Can I
levee
give
was
everyone
dry.
a ride on my...
Them good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Okay, and that's it for me. Let's claim all of that. And yeah. Oh, and speaking of the YouTube, that's where the content will be. If you want to see the Among Us edited version, I did minimal editing for the most part. I thought of like adding more visual audio jokes, but really I just added like music and certain sound cues. Not too many visuals this time. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to add a bit more quality as I'm a little bit pressed for time on my commission. So that'll just have to be what it is because of the backlog and everything. Oh, the plumber can. Nice. There we go.
Madam Lucy
Oh my gosh,
pointed
the
out
dailies
that
are
physical
done.
features such as a large...
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be raiding Jig Rabble here in a minute. Jig Rabble is also playing Genshin Impact right now. Looking at Jig Rabble's stream, they're just doing Imaginary Theater stuff, so no worries on spoilers. So feel free to hang out over there and have a good time. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, I'll be back on Saturday, playing Minecraft with the GS Nation and the others. And on Saturday, Minecraft, followed by voice acting conscious anecdote together with Riku. And after that will be my next attempt at Deltrune's secret boss. It's really tough, so you know I'm getting there, but it might take me a few tries. So hopefully people will be there to cheer me on, keep me motivated. If it leads into tomorrow, then if it leads into Sunday, that's our plans for Sunday. As well. Anything else? Oh, no ads. They're leaving. They're leaving. The voice acting collab. The collab for Reverse 999 is coming into place. Look forward to that release sometime in late October. I delayed it further to allow the maximum time for anyone who wants to submit the recording to still do so. So like maybe October 16 or 17. If I'm lucky and I'm actually able to get to all my backlog. We'll see. We'll see. I'm in the middle of mixing it right now, and I got a few new voices, and the beatboxer came through. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you all. Okay. Special thanks to Reknu for the raid, as well as to Siroba for the YouTube subscription. Much appreciated. Okay. As I send you off, keep in mind, remember, that Decaf NVIDIA is Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International License. Off you get.